What's up everyone, my name's Zane and welcome to my results from 10 hours of easy clues. Now just briefly, I want you all to know for this one that I did count the time taken to acquire the easy clues in this time, and the way I got those easy clues was by pickpocketing ham members. So this is a loot from 10 hours of both acquiring easy clues and then completing them. And with that said, let's go ahead and get straight into the loot for this one. So as you can see, this is the loot from doing 10 hours of easy clues and it comes out to 7.53 mil in total. And in my opinion, this is by far the coolest loot tab I've ever shown on my channel. It looks awesome. We managed to get so many different uniques over the 10-hour period and it just looks incredible in the tab. Maybe the most important ones as always for easy clues though was the Zamorak pages because they're worth so much, but also really coveted free to play items like the black robes that are trimmed. But now that you've seen this loot tab, let's go ahead and get right into the stats. So first of all, across 10 hours we managed to complete 150 easy clues in total for an average of 15 easy clues per hour. And that means that we both acquired and completed an easy clue scroll every 4 minutes overall. And considering this also counts the time taken to acquire the easy clue scrolls from the ham members, I was honestly surprised that these figures were so good. And the nice thing about this is even if you're a low level player, you're going to be pulling in statistics very close to this. Because this method doesn't have high requirements, it means that almost anyone can do as well as I did. In terms of the loot, the key stat I'd like to draw your attention to is that we made 700k per hour. This is important because while it is perfectly respectable at higher levels, it's actually an incredibly good amount of money to be making per hour, both in the early game and in the mid game as well. Yet because this method has very low requirements, both new accounts in members and mid-tier ones will be able to do this method pretty efficiently. It actually puts this as one of the best money makers in the game for those types of accounts. And in terms of additional stats, we also managed to average just shy of 47k profit per clue with 36 uniques overall across the 10 hours. Which really surprised me because I didn't expect easy clues to be that profitable on average, because a lot of the loot you can get from these clues are total trash, and yet they're still apparently super profitable and worth doing, especially if you're a lower level. In terms of the method itself, the one thing I would really stress about this is it was actually really fun to do. It was really enjoyable both getting the clues and especially completing them, and it's always super exciting to open up a clue casket because you never quite know what you're gonna get. I also found it to be pretty low effort. Obviously the pickpocketing can be a bit click intensive to get the clue, but the clue itself is actually incredibly easy to do. There aren't really any difficult ones that will rack your brain. So while it isn't especially AFK, it also isn't particularly intensive to do, which means you can do it over a long period of time and still have fun doing it. And here is a summary of what I found from doing this method for 10 hours overall. Basically, the first thing is that it is still a high variance method even over 10 hours, so do keep that in mind. Even within a 10-hour period, you can still get clues that are really profitable and pull up your average by a lot, and also a lot of really bad clues as well. Secondly, I found that this was quite profitable even at high levels, but it's especially profitable for low to mid-level players. I also found that it was incredibly easy and fun to do, with very easy to achieve requirements, with the biggest one really being unlocking the teleport so you can travel across the world quite quickly. And overall I found that it's just a super enjoyable and relaxing method to do. It only requires a little bit of focus and it keeps your attention the entire time because of how exciting it is to get the loot each time. But with that said, that is it for this video, so I do hope you enjoyed and found it helpful. And as always, if there is anything else you'd like to see me cover, feel free to drop me a line down below and I will do my best to make it happen. And on that note, I'd like to give a quick shout out to 88. Thank you very much for the suggestion for this video and I do hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye guys!